Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're going to break down Dana White's comments when he addresses current PFL champion Francis Ngannou. Dana White has had some harsh words directed towards former UFC champion. We're going to get into the comments. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that's new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Dana White has had some few interesting things to say regarding Francis Ngannou, former UFC heavyweight champion. I do realize that the two never really had the best of relationship. And if I'm not mistaken, last I heard, it was something to do with monetary reasons. Initially, why Francis Ngannou left the UFC, obviously for bigger paydays in boxing, whether it be the Tyson Fury fight first and then the disastrous Anthony Joshua fight. But I think, generally speaking, he got what he wanted, and it's a ton of money, and obviously went on to become PFL champion against Ferreira not too long ago. Now, Dana White recently has had a few comments to direct towards Jon Jones. He claims that, Francis Ngannou. He claims that the latter was ducking. This is Dana White's words, not mine. Jon Jones, the super fight against Jon Jones. Now, I don't know, obviously, Francis Ngannou as well as his former boss knows him. You know, Dana White. Obviously, that's the guy. I know about Francis Ngannou thanks to Dana White, right? So there's that. So I can never know about Francis Ngannou more than Dana White. But it's just a couple things. I mean, one thing, obviously, we talked about the monetary gains that were to be had outside of the octagon. And number two, I just never imagined Francis Ngannou to be the type of fighter to be, quote-unquote, afraid of anybody in particular. Matter of fact, I think it's quite the opposite. It's Ngannou that provokes fear in his opponents. I'm not saying that that's the reaction that he necessarily would have got out of Jon Jones. It's not what I'm saying at all. But I just don't know if that's, like I said, I would not know the guy better than his former boss knows him. But at the same time, I wouldn't imagine that a Francis Ngannou is, quote-unquote, afraid of anybody. I just have a hard time imagining that. If you made it this far, I would love to hear what you think in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe for more